Shalom, my sweet babies. This is TT, and I'm back with Auntie.
Aunty Avi.
Y'all, she said it quick this time. I'm just teasing her. She know I like to mess with her. So listen, I'm actually grieved in my ruach. And I know some of you like to stay silent and sweep things under the carpet for peace or not address certain things. And I'm like that to a certain extent. But when I feel my ruach grieve, because I watch stuff for a while before I come and I say something on this platform, I gotta run that by YAH in my ruach team if I'm to speak on something. And I'm not built that way to let a lot of stuff slide. I used to, but I'm coming to address something because I've been seeing some interactions and comments that our beloved nephew, who we're still praying for YAH to work on his heart and show him the way. He's going through some confusion now. We haven't lost any love for him, regardless. But I'm starting to question some people's characters in this community. One thing I can say about me and Aunty Avi, Brother Joshua, Brother Bezalel, and even Brother Zamron, even though, and all the other babies who we all came to the conviction that we're not supposed to keep Shabbat in our captivity after thorough studies. One thing I can say about all of us on this side, we have never once had a wicked thought in our soul and mind to say those of our beloveds who are still keeping the Shabbat in captivity, we have never called you out of your names or hurled hatred or made judgments that Yah doesn't love you, that he has abandoned you, and that your relationship with Yah will or is severed because you're still keeping Shabbat in defiled lands. We have never had that wicked heart towards any of you, or let even such abominable words come from out of our mouth. Because, see, we ain't built like you. Have our beloved nephew fallen away because he stopped keeping the Shabbat? Y'all stop this bullshit. I'm rebuking you in the name of the Most High, the false judgment and claims you're making. He did not fall away because of him not keeping the Shabbat. He fell away because his own confusion within his heart. He fell away because of what he has opened himself to. He fell away because he hasn't built himself on the strong foundation of YAH. And any man that is wishy-washy, double-minded, you will be unstable in all of your ways. Hello, somebody. What you gotta say, Auntie?
Absolutely. We, to even think, for it to come out of our mouth to even say that YAH is not with someone. Now we can make assessments based on your behavior, your how you are behaving, but that's your behavior. And we pray for you that YAH open your eyes to that. But to say that your relationship with YAH is severed, we are not YAH. Who are we to step into that seat of judgment to say who YAH is with and who is not?
It shows a level of egotistical, prideful behavior. I told y'all from last year around October, and I kept preaching it in community posts, that there was going to be a shaking in this community. Now, we didn't know where and how the shaking was coming, but I kept warning, right, Avia? If
Yes.
y'all go way back through my posts, I kept warning
Yes.
that pride and ego was going to be shaken. Now, what are you saying about the beloved who keeping the Shabbat but was still telling people it's okay to call on JC? Now, when, I sit on stuff and I watch things, but y'all getting out ahead with this shit, because never have me, Brother Bez, Brother Joshua, Elder Shemaiah, who are all the men of the Most High, me and Aunty Avi, every brother and sister, Brother Cho, um, Sister Keeping Torah, Sister Evan, Yah is my judge. All of the beloveds, I can't call all of your names right now. All these babies, we have never pillow talked and called y'all wicked, or that Yah ain't with y'all because y'all have a different doctrine, and it breaks my heart to see you stepping into Yah's position to bring that type of accusation and judgment against us. So I'm going to ask Yah to judge between us and you. I told y'all a division of pride and ego, a separation was coming in this community. See, when I talk, y'all think I'm weird and cray-cray. Haven't I been saying it?
Yes, you have.
And the three damn idiotic stooges tried to shut me down
Yes.
because I tried to bring righteousness and call out the shit in this community.
Yes.
And y'all same mofo telling Gadal, where's the rest of the video when he is laughing? Your day is coming, Gadal. Because Yah done showed me a long time. You are going to come to an open disgrace. Not my words, what I've seen. You're a sadistic motherfucker. To sit there and laugh that your brother turned from Yah and went into confusion, and you happy about that over a damn debate is telling. You narcissistic motherfucker. I'm grieved, y'all. Never have we pillow talk. That brothers keeping the Shabbat in defiled lands Yah ain't with them. Who the hell are we to make that declaration? My question is, why are you so comfortable keeping Shabbat when, yeah, what did he say in Lamentation?
In Lamentations, he said, Lamentations chapter 2, verse 6. He has demolished his booth like a garden. He has destroyed his place of meeting. Yah has made the appointed times and Shabbats to be forgotten in Zion, and all despises sovereign and priest in his raging displeasure.
Hello? Break that down. You got more?
No, that's it.
Break that down.
So Yah has done away, he himself has done away with the Shabbats.
Because of our folly,
Yes, our
our
wickedness.
wicked ass.
He's done away with it. So who are we when Yah says he's done away with, he doesn't accept the sacrifices, he doesn't accept the our feasts. Who are we to stand and tell Yah, okay, we're gonna keep it?
It's a rebellious spirit. Didn't y'all tell y'all in Amos, take your vows, your feast, all of that shit from me? He didn't say shit, but I'm reiterating. Because he was in smelling, you trying to keep feast and stuff in a defiled place, in defiled vessels, in a corrupt nation, and you still trying to do the same shit and want to come against us who understand the word. You don't got no damn priests. Sorry, Most High, they're not damned. You don't have no priests to give no offerings, whether you believe in the offerings or not. It is written. Certain ceremonial rituals to be done on the Shabbat. So I question why you feel it comfortable to rebel against Yah. Now, when you're going to come out here and you're going to call us out, you better be prepared for us to answer as Yah leads. I ain't angry at you. I don't hate you. But it's like, what we doing? Go ahead, Auntie.
First, I'm gonna read the Lamentations 2 and 6 again in the KJV version, and then I'll comment. This is Lamentations chapter 2, verse 6 in the KJV. And he had violently taken away his tabernacle, as if it were a garden. He has destroyed his places of the assembly. The Most High had caused the solemn feasts and Shabbats to be forgotten in Zion, and had despised in the indignation of his anger the king and the priest.
Hallelujah. Break that down.
So again, Most High, he's despised the king and the priest.
So what I said earlier, damn, the priests, they are damned.
Yep, he's despised.
All of us are damned in these curses.
Yep, he's despised the priest. That's why he's done away with them. The king, um, that's why we have no king, no leader right now over us. He's destroyed the his places of assembly. If Yah himself has destroyed his places of assembly, and his place of assembly is where he put his name, how are we going to establish places in a defiled land and he hasn't put his name there?
When he specifically said how it should be done.
Yes.
You have another precept there.
Yes. The other precept here is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 65.
Mm-hmm.
And among those nations you are to find no rest, nor having a meeting place for the sole of your feet. But there Yah shall give you a trembling heart, and failing eyes, and sorrow of being.
Break it down. You have another version you want to read it in?
And I can read it in the KJV version. This is Deuteronomy
Oh, praises to the Most High. Yeah, have mercy on us, because we bugging the hell out.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 65. Among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy feet have rest. But the Most High shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And this is verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have no assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, Would ya it were even, and at even thou shalt say, Would ya it were morning. For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
Go ahead and explain it, baby.
So Yah has scattered us among the nations, and in these nations he said we're not going to have rest. We're actually going to have, there's no ease for us. The sole of our feet shall not have rest. We're going to have trembling heart, failing of eye, sorrow of mind. So if you have all of these, we have our life hanging in doubt, fear day and night, no assurance of our life. Morning we were saying we want it to be evening, and evening we were saying we want it to be morning. And the fear in our heart and our sight. How can you sit and have a Shabbat when Yah said you're having no rest? And Shabbat means rest.
Break it down, sis. You better bring it out.
How are you having peace and shalom in a land where one, you're scattered, two, everything you need you have to go to your oppressor for?
Make it make damn sense.
Shabbat is for the entire nation. The whole nation has the rest.
On
How?
the same
On the same
time,
time,
time zone.
same day, same place. It's if you're in the tribe, but you're within the same place. That's how we were in the land. We were in the land, all
Mm-mm-mm.
in the land. We weren't in different lands.
Wow. You have more?
Yes, because how can you're keeping Shabbat in your home, but your neighbor has gone to work. The other neighbor is having a party. The Most High said, you, your maidservant, your manservant, the animals, everyone,
Everything in the
everything
gate.
in the gate should be at rest. But this is not even your gate.
And you're so prideful. How many of you have taken this to Yah? To say, yeah, should we keep the Shabbat and defile land? No, but you want your ego. Have you fasted and prayed about it and asked him? So I'm going to say, beloved, people aren't falling away because they stopped keeping the Shabbat, because there's been many who haven't been keeping it for decades, and they are close with Yah. They are baraked.
Yes.
The relationship ain't severed. My relationship just got closer with Yah.
Yes.
So those who are falling away, it's because they never had the full foundation of Yah in their hearts, their soul, their mind, their entire being. From the beginning, it was just a show. Because who you are will eventually come out. Whatever foundation you're built on is going to be shaken and fall to pieces if it isn't on firm foundation, the firm foundation of Yah. So it's people's wicked hearts taking them away from Yah, not the Shabbat. Y'all just wanted something to hop about, because inwardly you've been hating us from we stepped away from it a long time. So all of these things are just you. I told y'all, it's just you saying, aha, aha. What the psalm said, where was it King David? Where don't let them say, aha,
Aha.
aha.
Yes.
Yes, this is what's going on. And I thank the beloveds who were grieved in their spirits in the chat when Gadal was laughing and making spot of our nephew, Zamron. Well, he's Devon now. And
Yes.
also saying that Yah has abandoned GOZ and the rest of us who are building with GOZ. So thank you for speaking up um, with that. Um, so here you had people in the chat, in the comment, telling Gadal, one particular person, oh, where's the full life? Is it in membership? But yet you want to slide in GOZ comment trying to, oh, I hope Brother Zamron will come back, and you full of shit, beloved. Y'all can't be trusted because y'all coming with the same heart, the same envy, the same hatred against us for us saying we're not keeping the Shabbat in the defiled land according to scriptures. Y'all ain't gonna play in our faces. It's just ridiculous. We never would wish this kind of wickedness on y'all. Never. And I want to say something. This is a growing experience. I've been warning you. A lot of times we get excited. This is why I don't build with everybody. That's why people call me wicked, because I don't do this kumbaya shit. And I have a whole nother message on that. I don't kumbaya with every and everybody because you yasharal. Because as my sister said before, when we're building the brick, you're removing, how did you say it?
Oh, while we're putting one brick up, the person, your neighbor right there, is moving that same brick.
Exactly. I don't build with everybody, and I have no shame about it. I have boundaries. It's many of you MFers I would never build with because of your character. Your spirit is ugly. I would never build with you. Trust you to do so. You got to be careful and vet people. Sirach says if you find a friend, you must first prove him.
Yes.
We get zealous and blindsided because this person is saying, yeah, and they saying, oh, they on the same team with us, and you let down your guards. I'm telling you what aunties have learned from mistake. And you let people in out of your zeal. And you hadn't gone to Yah and pray, should we let this brother or sister in?
Yeah.
And this is how you get fucked up. This is how people bring a laughing stock and humiliation against you or your ministry. Wise up and be discerning who to connect with. I don't talk with everybody. I don't let everybody in deep. I didn't learn from my mistakes. You can't build in kumbaya with everyone. And so, sis, you have anything else to say?
No, that's everything. Just
This sums it up. People aren't falling away because they're no longer keeping Shabbat, because many been, again, reiterating, not keeping the Shabbat because they understand Yah's word and not being in rebellion to do their own thing, like Elder Shemaiah said.
yeah.
And Yah is still baraking them and they're closer to Yah. So for you to make that judgment, you're sickening to the core because we've never pillow talked and said those shit against y'all. Y'all have a Barak day. Shalom.